worlds. This here's my main world. Right now I'm in the midst of building Saint Merlyns Cathedral III and Sweden Hall. I can't tell you the dimensions off the back of my mind, but yeah, still more to do for the glass walkways around that. This here, lots more glass to do. So much more glass. I'm gonna have to. When I smelted the glass, it was 20 double chests and 20 hoppers worth of sand. And so, also this elevator part. Well, I don't want to say elevator. This drop shaft or whatever into a cube of water. Well, with the slab there. Anyway. Or you could, one time I had it up above where it's held with the thing, and I still hit the ground and died, and then responded, and so I always stuck to having it like this. So anyway, also, I'd rather have it like this than to have the water with the magma cube that pull you down. And sure, there's different ways you can have elevators or a drop shaft, or, you know, different ways of going up and down, and you know, for different places, you know, I think they call for a different choice, and even the different type of blocks to design it. So for example, I chose the prismarine because I like the look of it, and you know, it's part of the Guardian farm, and so, you know, lanterns to keep it all lit up bright. I think it works nice. Boom, both sides have that. Then you're up here, you got nice glass railings, the way I like to see it. Yeah. I got my lightning rod right there. I got the villagers up there. See, one of them's over there. I think that probably might be Tammy having a smoke. Try to get them to smoke less or quit. Was that that was Tammy? I don't think that was that Tammy? It's Tim and Tammy. Tim and Tammy. See, this was their first thing I built. Was originally it was gonna be just like a little box with one of them were standing in it, or two or three. It's like, no, I want to give them a home. So I built this. And I put this here so they can't get through. And so anything beyond this door has to be, you know, guarded. So she likes to come over here and have her cigarettes. I don't see any butts. This here is Stoner Stone Shop. You. For my weapons, I gotta trade and everything. I've been mostly playing my Flat World Challenge, and it's gonna be quite the grind. I'm gonna have to kill a lot more zombies out in the fields other than what I'm seeing in the mob farm and the other two little mob farm areas where they spawn. So the drop rates are so poor for the iron ingots. So for a change, I wanted to broadcast this one here. So even like usual, I mean, I don't send out any invites or anything because, yeah, I don't want to inconvenience anybody or be embarrassed. I mean, yeah, it'd be different if I had more people. You know, at least these are just being recorded, and so that people will see them after or whatever to some degree. But anyway, you gotta start from nothing. So what was I doing? I gotta put some of this away. Yeah, things I want. Yeah, I don't need. Actually, for the museum, I should have that. Just to put one in there, but normally I get rid of them. This here's my third world. This time I'm taking it very serious. I'm not gonna try to make the big 4x4 4x zoom map that corrupts the world size. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. And so for this world, I'll have my 13 by 27 and even possibly 27 by 55 wall map, and you know, that could be almost about 2,000 blocks in each direction or something. I'd have to do the math on that, but the 13 by 27 brings you out like 1,728 or 1,732 blocks, east and west. North and south, you're only 13 maps tall, and you're doing with odd numbers, so you have the center map, plain simple. So, but I don't know if I really want to just double that 13 by 27, because 13 by 27 is a really nice size, but I would consider doing it in creative mode just to see how big we're talking. Because like I don't want to risk. I mean, yeah. I mean, thinking as far as for the world size with all those maps, I found out one that's just double the size. I don't think it'd be too bad. But anyway, I should check anyway on on that. That would be an interesting. Maybe that even could be a content video. Yep. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Where's... Yeah. I know I can make more rockets. I think I remember having the gunpowder around this area. I think I made a stack or two or something the other time. I don't see paper. I don't see any of that. No. Is there any gunpowder over here? I mean, I don't have a creeper farm. And even, I don't know, maybe it's because I had a bunch of villagers around or things negatively impacted the mob count or something, but I'd have to try to do a mob count where in the sky or something, maybe, if it was for a creeper farm, but I don't want to get I don't want to get cats all the way up there. I'd rather just jump out at nighttime and kill a bunch of creepers and take them out like that, or just have them in the controlled thing there. Oh man, I could actually just build some farms up there high enough that high in the sky, and that you could just have them spawn, and you could shoot them by oh, okay, anyway, maybe I won't worry about the rockets. Alright, so, and the last wall for checking how well they did it. Not too bad. Yeah, I need to. Oh yeah, so I do have some buckets up there. I can use some. But, oh. you that. Just because I'm capable of becoming overweight and stuff like that. Oh, God. Sorry, I can't do nothing but, oh, I'm fat. Oh, yeah. No. No. I shouldn't be like this. I don't want to be like this. You know? Let's go this way. And now I'm losing my teeth. Beautiful. Ugly boy. Ugly boy. I'm an ugly boy. Yeah, just when I had those two teeth on each side, they were on angles and they would push against the two front teeth, and you couldn't even put like floss through. It was like, you know. But anyway, they both got cavities, and then, you know, my teeth have basically always like started to rot one by one, but basically as they get taken out or whatever, I want to save for like the full up top implants, 4 bolts, you know. I want to save up for that, and I'm thinking it could be over 10,000. I have 10 teeth on top and 11 on bottom, so I have a middle tooth on the bottom. But for the teeth that I have, and there are a lot of them are beginning to well, I mean, I've had cavities for years, and I've, you know, never go take them for teeth cleaning or anything like that. Never really concerned myself with it too much. I don't know, other stuff to worry about, but as far as being surprised that they lasted even up to 41, you know. And I mean, I had the big one right there that got taken out. That I had not a root canal, but I had a root infection, and the milliseconds that tooth was pulled, I had relief from the being pulled from the root, the tooth had being pulled out and roots being gone. But it was just that was the most pain I had ever experienced. So this here Saint Merlyns Cathedral, I recently finished the floor. I still have glass. I haven't decided if it, like, for each section, because I don't know how many floors I'm gonna have to this. The original Saint Merlyns Cathedral had 2 floors, and the second Saint Merlyns Cathedral 2 had 2 floors. This one I'm considering having 3 or 4, and the floors to be relatively, like, the first floor to be about the same height as the top floor, and then the 2 middle floors to be relatively the same height. And so, and the thing about my builds is that I'm not going with any each innovation of Saint Merlyns Cathedral will always have the general build there of, you know, so far all three of them had this basic, you know, here it is with these there. But even in this one here, or the first one, it was a little bit different. It was there's like 2 of them together, and then it went up. This one is the same, I believe, as the last one too, and the second and third Saint Merlyns Cathedral has the same for this part here, and going up the same amount of blocks, and then having the gate, not gate, but the wall, prismarine wall part there in between, give it a little bit of depth between those blocks there. So anyway, and then on the first one, these were oh yeah, on the first Saint Merlyns Cathedral, it was prismarine. Like it was like this, and even the same exact shape walls weren't the same. They had different block count differences. This one now has two blocks in the center instead of one. But for this one here on the first Saint Merlyns Cathedral, it was polished diorite, and then the prismarine, and then for the second one, I I made it smooth quartz. What? Someone hit me with an arrow? Was that I don't know. I could have sworn I just got hit. Oh, phantom. Yeah. Yep. Makes sense. Alright. Alright, so, anyhow. Saint Merlyns Cathedral, the first one. I could, I was gonna say, if I was having like little images pop up on the screen, like in the like post production or something, to like show pictures of these other builds. But anyway, this is the Saint Merlyns Cathedral the third. This is the first time I used these blocks here for like the whole centerpiece and that. The last Saint Merlyns Cathedral, it had smooth quartz and then like sand, and then there's just like, it was like sand and water going into like a small little square rectangle outlet with not outlet but like a little pool, and that was the elevators that go up to the second floor, which I will be doing in this same here. They'll have the same. Maybe I'll do. Maybe I'm thinking between 4 bubble columns. If I was to do 4 bubble columns, and what is it? Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my chest is. See, underneath here, there's yeah, actually, even if I was underneath this, there's a hollow part. I'll show it because I don't think I've showed. Anyway, the way I built this is that this is hollow, and it's slabbed just to prevent mob spawns. So put that there. I'm thinking it's like, okay, if I do the elevators, if I did bubble columns, I'm gonna have to dig down. I hope you know, well, I'd have to do a design for that. Or if I just had water, then it'd be fine. I can just have it go into like a pool or whatever, like I had the other design. So that's not too much of a problem. Now, the problem is that I don't have any. Also, I made sure that, like in the last one there, actually, yeah, both. I had them all like in direction. I had them all lined up I had them all square or rectangular rather, in terms of the way they were lined up, with each one's across, which I would do on this one here too. But the way I would use different blocks or whatever methods, or the way it would look, would be different. Just like putting glass railing along parts of these. But this here's where, and then having a different floor plan than necessary. So each time I build it, it's different, but yet it's similar. It'll always be prismarine. Now it has incorporation. It incorporates the sea lanterns. And now, and the first time I had, it was prismarine on the sides here, and it was just like on each face you could see the lava. And then the second time I was like, oh, I want to go with all glass. So now the third time it's like, yeah, the same. That's the look I want to give it, until I decide a different look or a method. I mean, if I surrounded the whole thing with like iron rods, or not iron rods, the copper rods or something that would contain it back. Oh, I'll go around and do it with buttons, or no. But for my Minecraft, it's all about building this beautiful architecture type of world. And like right now, you may not see it. You see dirt on the ground, but it's like, okay, you know, you got the lanterns, prismarine. Uh, you know, I may even on this one, I may use some different stained glass instead of just using clear glass. But and then as you go up on the second floor here, you can see and those are the sea lanterns, and it'll be prismarine, and it's basically just gonna, you know, go up and go across, and it'll be nice and clean. But then you'll have the other floors, so you may have a hard time seeing this once you have the two floors above it for sure. But you have the, you know, the lava column in that. And now to get to each of those floors, I'm thinking if there's 4 floors, yep, each from the ground floor, each bubble column could get you to well, whatever specific one. And then now if I did a drop shoot for the way back, I'd have to set up that and design it to come through here. Maybe but it couldn't be too close to the center of the anyway, there's gonna be 4, so depending on where I want to set it up, like you know, the top floor is accessible from over there or this corner or any of the other 2, and you could really mix it up. You could have the shortest one on that next to the tallest one, and then the 2 mids on this side, or however. So, and I get the idea because when I built Pullen Tower 2, Pullen Tower 1, you had to run it up it like a spiral case, and each floor was 5.5 blocks, I believe, in height. And so you just had to keep going up stairwells over and over and over and over again. I got to about the 18th floor that I was doing, and before corrupted the world and all that stuff. But the second Pullen Tower, which stands for polished andesite, because it's all done in polished andesite and using some of the walls for that andesite. But anyhow, that one there had I had built it with bubble columns that went to each specific floor, and it was really neat how it was built. I really liked it. And so for my builds for the world, anyway, as you can see, I need glass. I love stone. There's, you know, some nice variants and all that kind of stuff. I'm done with on the gold on that one there, but getting the lapis lazuli, I mean, that's, you know, I'm getting that from the project under there. But as far as that's gonna be a kind of small build in a park type thing. I mean, actually, if I had any bone meal, do I have bone? Oh, I do. Let's see. I don't think you can bone meal. I don't think you could bone meal this. I think you could set some stuff on it, but you probably can't bone meal it. No. Oh yeah, it'd probably be sand or something. Yeah, no, I don't have the other. Think of the other coral type of blocks. I didn't have any of that. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I forgot. Well, those happy surprises. Oof. Oof. Beautiful. Excuse me. Yeah, compared to playing the Flat World Challenge, it's nice to have equipment. Light some torches. Oof, yeah, maybe go and split it a little bit. Well, what was I? Oh yeah, turn off the roller. Yeah, just start collecting this and I got lost in these. I gotta get ready for bed and everything too. I just wanted to play this for a bit. Yep. Yeah, show and tell. Talk about the couple of builds there. What to do about this little, like, it's basically gonna be like a kind of like garden small build. It'll be like it'll be tall, but not like high-rise skyscraper height, you know. So for example, I'm not even sure what materials I want to use and what kind of look I'm going for, but do something on here. I don't want to be too tall because I don't want to obscure the view of this. Yeah, I got white stained glass for that build, and then there's gonna be other stuff over here. Yep, I want to build one or so towers here, there, and then maybe something over here. That one right here. I think it's gonna look nice. And then, wait. Oh yeah, oh, I could even put those in there since, oh yeah, as a treat there. Okay, all right. I'm gonna do a little bit of this before I go to bed, but if I have scaffolding in it, I'm putting the sea lanterns in the window areas, and I completed the ones on the bottom. But yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, oh, it's not, oh yeah, lit up. Yeah, I just grabbed a bunch of handfuls, so. Yeah, I just feel like I just feel like taking this anyway. See, I got the other tracks turned off. I got ones turned off here so that I can. Is that a minecart? Yeah. So I got that one turned off so that I can turn this one off. And turn that on. And I got these turned off. Instead of having just put a block down and stop and then jump out. This way I can just turn them off and on. Yeah, that turns off. Boom, that one's off now. If I was going forward. But I'm not gonna go to the village. I don't have to go there. Oof. There you go. I'll even jump in a little bit. Oh yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, I'll do the bottom ones first, just because you know, and yeah, for time wise, I mean, I can't complete them all. I'm just gonna do the bottom section, just so they can see it and get an idea. Cause I need the scaffold in, go in there and put those all in, but until then, I'll just stack up with these. Oh. Yeah. Excuse me very much. Oh, it's just we had catering and stuff there. At work, off job site training thing. Oh, and there was a. This is really good food. So yeah, I'll do those ones, and then I gotta head to bed. I gotta get up early. I gotta get about 5 or so in the morning. And then I can do Still, it takes a bit of a while. Up and down. So, yeah, I was really prepared to do all of these. The ones on the floor are so much easier. Or not floor, but on the lower sections are so much easier. Just like when you do, I just thought about that too, because the other times there were only 2 floors, so if I have 4 sections of windows like this, because the other time it was just 2 sections, a section like this, and then this one went all the way to build height, but it was only 256 at the time. It wasn't 320, so as far as these here going, yeah, these windows might even be wider than the other ones were. I'd have to count them and check and stuff, but overall is that these ones here have 2 in the center instead of just the 1, and that was kind of by mistake. I mean, I didn't even confirm it and make sure that it was all lined up center like I did at the other time, so I just accept it as a happy mistake or whatever, because I'm not too worried about it. And that's again when I'm rebuilding Saint Merlyns Cathedral the Third, so it'll have differences regardless. So it's just this build will be its own, and if there's ever a Saint Merlyns Cathedral the 5th, or this is the 5th, the 4th, or Saint Merlyns Cathedral the 1st, 2nd, this is the 3rd. This is the 3rd world. Yeah, so if there's a 4th, see, this is like, you feel like little gas bubbles in your belly. Alright, so yeah, and this is scaffold. I mean, I can't break that one. Oh, I got 2 of them actually. I could break one of them, but 64, that's pretty good. So, yeah, I'm getting tired. Anyway, well, you guys have a great night. Thank you for watching, even watching in the future if you watch it. This year's Saint Merlyns Cathedral the 3rd. I look forward to building it. There's going to be some other changes. The other changes already is that each section has these sea lanterns going all the way up to build height, and once it goes up to the height, up to there, actually it's 1 shy, because at build height it goes dark on the top, so it's 1 shy of build height, so that you get the effects of the light, and it's going to go across, up there, which was similar to the Poland Tower 2. Which I did, but instead of sea lanterns, it was some of the magma blocks. Oh, it was really nice. Yeah, I look forward to showing more other videos as I upload. And I may not do much commentary, as I mentioned in another video. There's just, if I do I'm far from professional or anything, but as far as the way I see, like the kind of episodes I make, I mean, yeah, to imitate anyone else's Minecraft styles, like the way they, the way they do it. I mean, if it wasn't for other YouTubers, I wouldn't have learned a lot of episodes in that. I'll explain my learning with Minecraft. I mean, people have been playing for years and years and years. I only really got into it back in 2018 when PewDiePie got back into it, or got in and had Sven and all the other characters and all that stuff, and before his hardcore world and all that. But yeah, so 2018, first time I really got into it, and but excellent game, and I look forward to what I can build, and I'd like to share it. All right, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna jump out, and look at that, internet connection quality is currently not sufficient.